10:26.
Same as adult on medical control. I just put 1 in point, but I should be 1 in point 2 is what I usually do. You 10 and then double.
What's the difference between a flipped T-wave and inverted?
So like the T-wave is still up, right?
I just write everything.
Flipped and inverted?
Stick with your guns.
Doesn't that mean the same
Oh,
thing?
the same thing. Yeah.
Stick with it.
What are you saying?
Stick with it.
You're wrong.
Tell me I'm right.
You're wrong.
Okay, good.
Okay, tell me what do we look for? Is it regular? Regular. Is it regular?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd go.
Yes.
And then what do we look for? Rate. Okay, what's the rate?
Yep.
83 for the
Yeah, 44 for the
Then what do we look for?
His.
What's that?
Oh yeah, those. Okay, so we have the rate.
What's our rate?
Sorry.
Now what?
44.
the P-waves,
Okay.
which are there.
Present,
Yeah,
sinus.
present. Or science?
Well, they're upright,
The same.
so yeah, they're coming from the sign.
Some of them are hidden, but yeah.
Okay. Are the P waves causing the QRS?
No.
Not necessarily.
So let's rule out, first let's rule out any, so are we saying that this is a block, first of all?
Yes.
Okay. So what do we need for a first degree block?
Tell them as
Longer
well.
PRI.
Yeah.
Prolonged PRI. And the QRS needs to come from the P
So
with no
it's
drop
small.
beat.
No.
Nah.
But they're not married, so you really can't
Right.
tell if they're related at all, too. So because they're not related, it's a 3rd degree.
Okay, so we're ruling out.
Why are you making
rule
an
out
argument
first
they're
degree.
not related?
Because the P waves are at a specific rate, and the QRS are a specific rate, and not one's affected the other.
Okay, so could this be a second degree type 1?
No.
Why not?
There's no drop.
There's no drop beat. Okay, so what about a type 2?
No.
No.
Also,
Okay,
no drop.
so-
Wait, why are you saying no to the type 2? I'm not following.
Because it's a.
Well, also the P's all march out. What?
So Annalise, do you think this is a type 2?
Yeah.
Can you explain why?
Yeah. Because if you look at it, the P's mark,
That's a good place to start. Excellent. Continue on.
Maddie.
I don't know, I do a lot of my work based on vibes.
So can somebody explain the criteria for a type 2? A
Because
second
you,
degree?
it can't because your PRIs are inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to see correct.
Yeah.
So everyone agrees this is a type 3?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
I mean, sorry.
Well,
a
if
third
you
degree- a third
if you
degree.
find 2 of those P's, like
Wait, a what?
after the first QRS,
So here's
that
the
P, and well, or the one after it, because you can see there clearly the space there.
The thing that trips me up is why is your QRS narrow?
It's a junctional rhythm.
Yeah, it
Could be.
They can be, they're generally wide, I believe, but they can be wide and narrow.
But if you take that P to P right there, it marches out all the way through.
So these two?
Yeah,
march out here,
yeah,
Yeah.
and then we're here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like right there, yeah, they're all marked
Yeah.
out.
And then there.
yeah.
And the QRSs underneath, the QRSs that are there don't affect that rhythm, that rate. And the P waves don't affect the QRS rate. They're not
There's a
very.
block between the atria and the AV node.
And the
Yeah.
firing at their own beat, their own rate.
From the Q to the S.
And really, the P wave is actually twice as fast as the QRS in this case.
Okay, so,
When did you stop? Where did you stop?
so we know it's a third degree, P waves march out, QRS march out, what else do we see?
There she is.
Come hither.
I mean, it's junctional in nature.
Oh,
Okay, why is it junctional? Why?
Because it's narrow QRS and it's the rate would indicate that it's, that'd be a normal rate for a junctional rhythm.
And since it's going below the AV node and narrow, it can't be ventricle. Is that what you're saying, Noah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does everybody-
You
does
can't
everybody
originate in the
agree that-
ventricles, otherwise it'd be wide.
Does everyone agree though that this is junctional in nature?
Yes.
Okay. Do we see anything else?
ST depression and a inverted or flipped T wave.
Yeah, that's what I got. So can somebody say what this is?
Third degree heart block with ST depression and a flipped T. Or
Do you
inverted
need
T.
to indicate that it's junctional though?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
T wave inversion.
no, so that's junctional.
Or that.
I get that, but in our interpretation,
I would like you to
saying,
include that information. Note.
Include what?
Where do you?
So you need to, when you're saying it's a third degree, you need to indicate that it's junctional in nature rather than ventricular in nature.
So where would that go in your reading of the rhythm? Would that be at the end because it's the least?
Junctional third degree heart block with,
Would it be a
no.
third degree heart block with ST depression, flipped T wave, and a junctional?
I would say a junctional third degree heart block. with
But
ST
he just said-
depression.
You just said that's wrong.
No, that's right.
I just think just put it at the end.
Okay.
The third degree heart block with ST depression, flip T wave, and a junctional focus, a junctional escape focus versus a ventricular escape focus. Right?
A junctional escape
Yeah,
focus?
can you define what you mean by that?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a.
I just hadn't heard
the
focus before.
Focus means
Got it.
what? What does focus mean?
Where it originates.
Where it originates from. And this is an escape beat, right? Why is this an escape beat? Why is this an escape rhythm?
Because it's coming after.
because it's happening.
Good. So an escape. Why do escape beats? Why do we call a beat that comes after it's supposed to an escape beat? What does that mean? What does an escape beat mean?
It's like you're
That's
tracing
why
a
we
rate.
call it an escape beat?
Like I'm holding my
I'm
breath.
asking why we call it an escape beat.
It's like your little
the
intrinsic
sinus
rate thing is getting tired of waiting, and so it just like pops out.
IF channel.
Yes, Annalise, that's exactly right. It is a, something has not happened in the heart that was supposed to happen for a window of time, and so a different focus jumps in. It's an escape beat, and by what we mean by that is that the heart is trying to escape stopping, right? It's a backup rhythm. An escape rhythm is a backup rhythm. So an escape beat happens when something didn't happen correctly, and then a different focus jumps in. It's escaping what could happen bad by not continuing to function normally. That's what an escape beat is. So an escape rhythm is a rhythm that's what?
Happening because in this case the AV node didn't send a signal, so the junctional rhythm is kicking in.
Okay, so an escape rhythm is a rhythm that's coming in because a normal rhythm is not. So something has to jump in. So then all we're defining is where is that escape rhythm coming from. In this case, no, it's coming from
The AV node.
yeah, so we call it a junctional escape rhythm. If it were a wide QRS, then the escape rhythm would be coming from the ventricle, so we'd say it's in a ventricular escape rhythm.
So would you particularly, if it was ventricle, would you think the block was lower then, and saying preventing the AV node from creating
No, it
a
doesn't
rate?
tell us anything about where the block is, it just tells us what has got control over ventricular depolarization.
Really? If this wasn't wide, we wouldn't know that the block is after the AV node instead of before it.
All it tells us, it doesn't, the block is in the AV node.
It just.
Listen, guys, these first degree heart blocks, second degree heart blocks, and third degree heart blocks, give me their full name.
First degree AV nodal block,
Yeah, what's the AV mean?
AV, in the AV. I guess my question
Right?
is,
The block is in the AV node already. The
It's just
problem
higher
is
up.
the AV node. The question is, where within the autonomic system got control over everything? Now that block could be more than the AV node, right? We could have the block in the AV node, the bundle of His, and half the bundle branches too, because the thing that's affecting the AV node might be affecting a broader part of the heart. And we'd actually make that assumption if we had a ventricular escape rhythm, right? But the escape rhythm just tells us what got control over the ventricular depolarization. And the further away it is from the junction, the worse it is. Right? The fact that the junction has control right here tells us that at least the AV node past the block, past wherever that is still functioning. Right? If this were a ventricular escape, it would either mean that the AV node is completely kaput, or it was bad enough that a focus in the ventricles got control over everything.
So this is better than
a ventricular.
theoretically.
Yes, in a very, very in the box theoretical way, this would be better.
That's all I need.
But the fact that it's bad enough.
Do you want us to, when we're doing like third degree heart block, and we have a junctional escape focus, since, I could be wrong in saying this, the majority of them are ventricular in nature, do you want us to also write ventricular escape focus?
The majority of third degree heart blocks are not ventricular in nature.
That's why I said that. So you want us to label them your junctional.
That's why I would. Yeah.
I thought third degree heart blocks weren't necessarily where an interpretation wasn't properly confusing.
Ask that, say that again.
I thought third degree heart blocks weren't particularly dangerous unless your patient is perfusing at the rate.
No. The reason why someone could go into a third degree heart block could be a fairly benign reason or a very serious reason. That's a true statement, but the rhythm itself is almost always serious, even if it was a benign reason that led them into the rhythm. Because most of the time they don't perfuse well. So don't confuse the reason they might go into the rhythm to begin with to be a determining factor on whether or not them being in the rhythm is an emergency or not. It just might be easy to fix. So for example, a lot of things that can lead to a first degree heart block have the potential to lead to a complete heart block too. Whereas if we're talking about a second degree type 2, they're always bad. Third degrees are always bad in the sense that they're in the rhythm, but the reason they got into it might be bad or might not be bad. But the fact that they're in the rhythm is still bad.
So either way, you're going to treat chest pain and bradycardia protocol.
You'll go through or a symptomatic bradycardia protocol or pacing or something to those effects until we figure out what the underlying reason of the rhythm is. Or go to our H's and T's, right? We very well might have something that's happening that we have the ability to correct. Maybe they had a massive overdose on a beta blocker, and you have the ability to counter that. Maybe they had a massive overdose on a benzodiazepine. You have antidotes to be able to counter those. So there are ways that we can reverse that third degree heart block in the context of treating that patient,
What,
depending on the underlying cause.
you said we have something to combat an overdose on a benzo.
There's a Narcan equivalent.
There's an Narcan equivalent,
But we don't carry it, and
Right.
it's not great because it has risk of central seizures.
right, the ER doc said we don't give it because they can go into withdrawals. Or the withdrawals from a benzo is worse than the withdrawals from an opiate.
Or a beta blocker, of course.
Yes.
And a lot of times if you're going to be on the benzo, you're taking it for like, so So you can also.
They'll tell you what they want.
And the overdose from a benzo is just that you're so out of it, you don't manage your own airway, you don't lose your respiratory drive,
For cardiac stuff.
right?
That's another big overdose thing that happens.
So 1 milligram
Beta blockers.
Right.
And what's the other one?
calcium channel.
And what we do for that?
And what?
I'm just looking.
You know,
Severe bradycardia.
We use maximum.
1 gram.